Good morning everyone. Today is 26 November 2025. Let's have a look at major headlines of the Hindu newspaper. So our first news is about the Assam proposes jail term heavy fines for polygamy, which is relevant for Indian society and also relevant for sociological optional, and which comes under the GS 1 paper. On our editorial page, here you can see a air quality issue which comes under the air environment and pollution GS 3 topic. Now moving further, here you can see a Trump BPS summit which is about the international relation under GS 2 paper. Now at the bottom you can see about the sexual harassment case, which is a landmark judgment which comes under the social issue and GS2 paper. Moving further, there is a decoding personality right in the age of AI, which is relevant for the science and tech and GS3 paper. Another news is over the 80% nation got loan from the China in the last 2 decades, which is under the paper of GS3 and GS2. Moving further, here you can see in the text and context, this is very important news about the draft seed bill which comes under the paper 3 and paper 2 under the topic agriculture and government policy and interventions. On our next page, text and context, where you can see a parish of perishable making sense of the Indian research fraud epidemic, which is relevant for the science portion of the GS3 paper. On our next page, here you can see Arunachal Pradesh is an integral and inalienable part of India, which is told by the MEA, which is relevant for the international relation and GS2 topic. Now you can see here, caste must not be allowed to divide us, which is told by the CJI, Chief Justice of India. It is the part of the social issue and under the GS2 paper. Now moving here about the Assam House sees a clash of report on 1983 poll violence, which is relevant for the governance GS2 paper, and it is also important for the prelims facts. So you can read it here. Now moving on our next page, on page number 12, here you can see a custodial torture. So it is relevant for the social issue and judiciary, which comes under the GS2 paper. Now you can see here about the toxic air, which is relevant for environment and pollution. And moving further, here you can see a SC dismissal of Christian Army officer from Indian Army, which is relevant for the society part under the GS1 paper. Now here you can see a Rajnath seek a global collaboration for boosting maritime capabilities, which is related to GS3 and defense and security topic. Now our second last news is about the rupee is Asia's worst performing currency, which is the part of the economy and under the GS3 paper. Now last but not the least, here you can see a similar part of the Indian economy article deals about the FDI. Here it is relevant for the GS3 paper. That's all for today. Thank you.